Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. We are going to be unlocking the Pictomancer job. So, that's what we're doing. It is early access currently, so by the time this video comes out, oh, it might be still early access, it might not. It might be after I beat the story, who knows? But we're unlocking Pictomancer right now. That's what we're doing. So yeah, hey man, what's up? Give me your stuff. Mage can help me. One more complaint this day, I swear. What's up, man? Forgive me for my rambling, but please tell me you haven't come to make a complaint. I will have you know my evening is going swimmingly. Well, I should warn you that the Moogle has been making a nuisance of himself here in Gridania. The Pawn Pass... Ugh, I sneeze. The Pawn Pass has been harassing adventurers in an attempt to rope them into some painting endeavor. Despite the lack of interest, he refuses to give up. You're an adventuring sort, are you not? If so, you'd be wise to give that Moogle a wide berth. Unless you are the artistic adventuring sorts. I suspect he's still loitering in the Aetherite Plaza. Plaza? My tale has piqued your interest. Sure. Sure, man. Let's go see what this guy's up to. Oh, boy, man. And so it's only about an hour, almost 2 hours since the queue, or since the servers opened up, and there's already not a super long wait time, but there is a decently long queue time. I had to sit into 2,000 plus queue time. Alright. He's not interested. He's... Hey, you there! How would you like to do some painting? Not ordinary painting, mind you. Magic painting, where your words come to life. Your imagination's the limit. I don't think they're interested. I just dropped my phone. Ugh. No, not interested. I thought only certain people could see the Moogles. Aw, Koopo nuts. Why don't anyone give me a chance? They could do so much good with the power of Pictomancy. You just had me at magic painting. What'd you say? You're not pulling my palm, are you? You wish to know more about Pictomancy? Truly? Yes. Hooray, hooray! The name's Koopo. I'm extremely pleased to meet you. I'm the inheritor of a Pictomancer soul crystal, and I seek a creative individual who can carry on this arcane artistry. A history lesson is in order. Pictomancy was conceived some 1,500 years ago in the dusk of the 5th Astral Era. While the other schools of magic that originated during that period, such as black and white, are expressions of the Countess's will, Pictomancy relies on something even more abstract, the imagination. By channeling ether into the concept held in their mind's eye, Pictomancer can give form to the formless. Ugh. It's a bit tricky to wrap your head around, so I know, but that's precisely why the Great Archon Realm, ooh, I remember that name, founder of Pictomancy, incorporated the painter's tools into our art. A gifted artist, as well as mage, Realm took up a brush instead of a staff and wielded ether like paint to give shape to her imagings. In this way, a Pictomancy was born, a magical discipline unlike any other. Now, Ram was a charitable soul and never ever used her powers for self-serving ends. She dedicated her life to aiding and defending those in need. During the War of the Magi, Realm traveled to the land and saved countless people with her Pictomancy, and it was for those deeds that she earned a place among the 12 Archons. So how about it? How would you like to take up the Archon's noble legacy and become, dare I say it, a realm reborn? You're so funny. I see what you did there. Wonderful! Your enthusiasm warms my heart. As I have only one soul crystal, however, I must ensure that I entrusted the right person. Therefore, before I grant you this dazzling opportunity, I require that you attend a job interview. Seek me out at the Caroline Canopy and be sure to come prepared with your fanciest, pictomanciest answers for my flurry of very professional questions. Alright, man. Let's do it! Pictomancy! Let's go see what Mr. Moogle is going to ask us. Mr. Moogles. Mr. Moogles! Look at all the people! Thank God they incorporated a say they can make people go away near quest mobs, or quest NPCs. Oh, there you are. I would have invited you to my cozy little hovel, but put out of tea and biscuits. Except I don't have a cozy little hovel, or any home to speak of, for that matter. But such is the life of an itinerant Moogle. I haven't a guild in my name either, so I can't order us any tea and biscuits, but we can avail ourselves of a table. Alright. But the power vested in me, I now pronounce as interview commenced. Let's begin with the basics. Might I have your full name? I am Cecil. My name doesn't matter. I am no one of import. Nah, it's an interview. We gotta be serious. That's a fine name. Well met, Cecil Rye. Right on to the next question. What do you consider your primary vocation? I'm an adventurer through and through, defender of the weak, champion of the realm. I'm between jobs at the moment. I'm an adventurer. Very good, very good. Adventurers are known to be a helpful lot, ever ready to aid those in need. You have the ideal temperament of a Pictomancer. Moving along to the next question. How would you like to rate your artistic abilities? My stick figures are second to none? I'm the master of the arts. Excellent! Well, Pictomancer's most vital asset is their vivid imagination. It's something wouldn't hurt to have some skills. Speaking of imagination, let's try to put yours to work. Tell me the first thought that enters your mind when you hear the word Moogle. Fluffiness and fun, irrepressible cuteness, furry little shits. I kind of want to do this one because my relationship with Moogles in this game is not that great. But let's do this one. Oh yes, from the fluffy fur to the merry mannerisms, I can fairly see the Moogle in your mind wheeling winsomely in the air, while yours is a rich imagination. Now this next question is very important. Someone's in trouble. What do you do? Help them out without question. Speak with them first to gauge the problem. Ask what the reward is to see if it's worth the effort. I didn't expect any other answer. If I may ask a follow-up question, can you share a recent example of when you approached a soul in distress? Come again? I hear who has been inundated with complaints about my Pictomancy pitches. Yes. Oh dear, that's rather disheartening. This isn't about me. What's important is that you won't ignore the play of another. That willingness to serve a greater purpose and emulate Archon Realm's example is the key to becoming a true talented Pictomancer. Having considered your answers, I'm thrilled to report you passed my interview with flying colors. I'm certain you will bear our legacy admirably. I deem you worthy of the Soul Crystal. However, I should warn you that it comes with some proverbial strings attached. A bit of emotional baggage, too. You see, several moons ago, I got into a terrible argument with my best friend. We went our separate ways, and I've not seen her since. I wish I could meet her again, try to reconcile, more than anything. So if we hear aught of her during our journey together, I'd like you to lend me a helping hand. Sure. If you're still willing to train as a Pictomancer with this condition in mind, then the Soul Crystal is yours. Just say the word! Alright, man. Okay, so you still wish to be a Pictomancer full accepted my condition? Yes. Then as promised, I bestow upon you the Soul Crystal. And to help you keep started, I've prepared a set of equipment. Hopefully it fits. Pictomancer unlocked! Alright, we got it. Let me go to an area where I'm not surrounded by so many fucking people. Alright, what do we got? Face wear! So obviously with the new expansion, they implemented some new things like face wear. Alright. They also implemented dual die channels. And I was wondering if it would apply to weapons, and it looks like it did. Oh, nice. Sweet! So I'll play with this shit later! Alright, let's check this out. Alright. And there's your Pictomancer right there. Honestly, the chest piece kind of reminds me of a bard a little bit. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. So what we got? Pictomancer skews the canvas as for a brush. Blah blah blah. Painting landscape. I don't need any of that shit. I'll figure it out later. All right. Like all things, I had to go test out the skills to figure out what does what. I think I already have a set for casters though, so while the set's nice and all, let me see what I have. Yeah. I already have a better set for castings because of a blue mage. All right. Oops, that's not what I want. I got a brush. I got a brush. Just a standard brush. All right. So that's Pictomancer. So, before I would level up all the way up to 80 and show off all the job quests all at once. Or, excuse me, not 80, 90. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to level up all the way to 90, get this thing leveled up, and then when I come back, we will do all the job stories. So, I will be back. Alright, we are back with Pictomancer. I got myself to level 90, got myself geared out, roided up, buffed up. Got all the best gear I can possibly get at the moment. Honestly, I went into this thinking I wasn't gonna really like the job all that much, because when I first saw this, I said to myself, Pictomancer just doesn't look like the kind of thing that I would jive with. I would still play it to level it up, but I didn't think I would like it as much as I ended up liking it. But it's a fun job. It's definitely unique. It's probably one of my favorite. It's probably one of the more funner magic DPS classes that we've had in the game so far. So I actually liked it. Ended up liking it a lot, to the point where I decided that instead of going Viper for the main route from my other character as the main job, I switched it over to Pictomancer, which is gonna be the first. So first, it'll be the first time I'll be making a magic DPS for an expansion. So that'll be interesting. One thing I want to mention. The Viper video. It's a little long, almost 2 hours. Typically when it comes to those videos that are that long, I tend to break them up. If I know if it's gonna be over an hour, I try to break it up. If there's still a lot to do. But the problem with this Unlike things like Blue Archive, where there's episodes. Here, the chapters are kind of a split, like 83, like 80, 81, 83, 80, 83, 85. I'm not quite sure how I would split them up, make it what I'm trying to say here, make it, I don't know what I'm trying to say is make it more understanding, and then for a video. So these types of job quests usually stay in one video. So yeah, that's why that video is that long, and this one's probably gonna be just as long. Very nice. Now you literally embody the soul of a Pictomancer. While Pictomancer's brush may look like a giant paintbrush, it is in fact stylized a variety of staff. That said, you're probably wondering why we don't just use stabs. But simply, it's much easier to bring your imagination to life through the medium of art. Magic brushes and ink allow Pictomancer to express abstract thoughts in a deliberate manner. As I mentioned, though, it is ultimate imagination on that matters the most. With the wisdom of Pictomancer's past in our disposal, you can already possess the artistic styles you require. Now, as much as I'd love for you to get the painting right away, there is something else we must do first. We must go to Nafika's altar and apologize to the hero you mentioned. And by we, I mean me. Off we go! Yeah, you caused a lot of fucking trouble, man. Alright. But yeah, I ended up really liking Pictomancer. I'd probably put Pictomancer oh fuck. When it comes to the magic DPS classes, I would probably put Red Mage. In terms of from starting from my favorite to my least favorite, I'd probably put Red Mage first, Summoner second, Black Mage third. Yeah. But so I'd probably put this probably above Red Mage. It's actually kind of fun. Hey, mans. For the love of the elementals, no more complaints. I beg your pardon, adventurer. That Moogle there. Is that perhaps? Indeed, I'm the one who caused you much trouble. It wasn't my intention to do so, and I've come to beg forgiveness. Oh, I see. As you appear to be genuinely remorseful, all I ask is that you refrain from aggressive solicitations henceforth. Agreed? Yeah, my word. Now that I found a capable Pictomancer, my soliciting days are over. I'm relieved to hear it. With this matter settled, I may return my attention to another situation. Oh, what situation might this be? Distressing noises come from an empty manor in the Gentry's ward. Fiends are believed to be haunting the cellar, and their nightly clamor is keeping the surrounding residents awake. Ugh. Haunted house! Is that time for Halloween? Brains, you say? Cecil here will deal with them. Excuse me? You even ask. Remember, it is in the spirit of the Pictomancer to lend a helping hand, to shine the light of hope for those in need. This is also a welcome opportunity to put your newfound skills to the test. Rest assured, I'll be there to offer sage advice with every wing flap of the way. What do we say, man? The offer your aid is kind indeed, and I accept it with thanks. The Gentry's ward is situated past Apkalu Falls. Proceed there when you're ready. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Gentry's ward? What the hell is the Gentry's ward? Ready when you are, and ready we are, aren't we, Cecil? Let the Pictomancy train begin! Alright, cool. Where am I going? Well, that cutscene's already over. Whoops. Oopsie, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, oh, it's over there. It's that place. Right, I get it now. I guess it'd be fair to go to the Lances Guild. Yeah, like I said before, my main job for this Cecil will not change. I will still be maining White Mage throughout, as I have since the very beginning. White Mage is canonically Cecil's canonical job. Every other job is basically like side business. So her main job will never change. So if you ever want to see it, I'm sorry. These are one of these types of videos, or the role quest. So you see me playing a different class. The gentry's words lie beyond these gates. Are you ready to put the skills to the test? Sure, I'm ready to paint up a storm. Excellent time to clear out that matter. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Alright. Let's do it. Plus, it'll be a nice little change from playing melee classes, you know? Here we are. I sense monsters lurking below. What the fuck are we in Hawk Manor? Yeah, we certainly are. But before we charge in, allow me to expound upon the fundamentals of Pictomancy. Let's first paint a motif on canvas. Only then can you bring it to life. Try making a palm motif. Go on, don't be shy. Alright. I already know what to do, man. Well done! Now unleash it upon your foes. Got it. Focus your magics on that striking dummy and summon your palm muse. Alright. Palms away! Splendid work! Now give me your best wing motif. Alright. Very good. Now you may invoke your wing muse against our friend, the striking dummy. Got it. With palms and wings fresh in your mind, I want you to imagine what these muses can accomplish together. By fusing them, you'll give life to a fantastical Moogle. Alright. Think big, magnificent thoughts, and envision your new friend, Mog the Ages. What a name. Excellent! He may not be as winsome as yours, surely, but we should serve you well enough. Aside from your Moogle, a hammer stamp is an excellent alternative to pummeling foes. Well, if you wish to provide support, I recommend inspiring your allies with the Starry Muse. Never stop dreaming of those motifs. Your allies will thank you, and your enemies will know what hit them. It takes some getting used to, so feel free to experiment. I'll be here when you're ready. I don't need to do that, man. I already figured it all out. Get these ready, though. It took me a little, like with Viper, it took me a hot minute to figure out how all this works. All right, it's time we silence that noise. All right. Dog's barking. Dog is a barking. All right. Moogle. Oh, I gotta talk to you. Infestation is worse than I expected. We should clear these ones out first. Let's make a lesson of it. By casting spells at different hues, your palette will begin storing ether. With sufficiently an saturated palette, you may unveil yourself to the subtractive palettes and increase might. Alright, got it. Got it, got it. I get it. I get it. Alright. Got it. You're natural at the subtractive palette. Seems you scared off the stragglers as well. Let's head further in. Oh, hi, look what's in there. Ah, now that's an obnoxious noisemaker. Alright. Since you grasp the basics, I'll leave you to your Pictomancer. Show it Spriggin what for. Alright. Got it. Ugh. Your moves begin to overwhelm. Bring one of your muses to life. Ugh. He's jumping around. Look at him go. He's just a happy Spriggan. He's just a happy little Spriggan. I came to ruin his fun. We're so cruel. He was clearly enjoying himself. He had to come and ruin it. Well done, Cecil. I knew you'd make an excellent Pictomancer for the first. I'll have the Soul Crystal thing for that. Like I said, I'm good. Did you really, though? Of course I did! Moogle's honor! You hesitated there for a second. In any case, with those clamorous fiends gone for good, the residents can rest easy once more. Honestly, if they're living in a place like this, I would have trouble resting. There's blood on the floor. The place is a wreck. Oh, come, let's quit this place. The dampness doesn't agree with my fur. Yeah, see, like, there's blood right there. A whole fucking pool of it. People are living here. I wouldn't rest easy. No, not with knowing what's under my feet. Alright. Allow me to congratulate you on your successful first outing, Cecil. The Pictomancer available would be proud. Though you may be yet a novice of the art, as a veteran adventurer, you've grasped the fundamentals quickly as well you should. Archon Realm didn't urge her disciples to roam the star for their own amusement, you know. She wished for them to intimately understand the wider world, to journey into lands unknown and savor every discovery, to revel in sensations, emotions, yes, even in danger. For these experiences enrich the power of the imagination, making one's Pictomancy all the more vibrant. You are returned! Hey man, what's up? I began to worry and came to see whether all was well. I hope you've dealt with the fiends. Got him. Don't worry, mans. Wonderful, wonderful! With all outstanding matters of concern have been addressed, and like the residents of Gentry's ward, I made two sleep soundly once more. You both have my heartfelt gratitude. May the matron keep you wheresoever you go. Thanks, mans. Thanks, mans. Did you see how happy we made him? That's the power of Pictomancy for you. I mean, I don't know if it's that. I think that's a little bit. I think that's overselling it. And this is only beginning. As part of your training, you and I shall travel near and far, searching for those in need, and just as our Archon realm once did. But you mustn't forget our promise either. Before we take the road, I'd like to see if the locals know anything about our friend. In the meantime, I bid you dictate yourself to honing your skills. Sure. Already did, mans. You don't need to worry about that. I see you've been diligent in your training, Cecila. You look more confident with that magic brush in your back and exude the aura of a proficient Pictomancer. I can readily tell these things, for I once traveled with a pair of Pictomancers after all. Your soul crystal used to belong to one of them, in fact. His name was... I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that fucking name. I'm gonna call him John. John. That's your new name, John. And he was an exemplar of our art. The other was John's apprentice, a girl named Baruru. Despite having been seen on 16 summers, she's already accomplished like Pictomancer. And she's the friend of mine who's missing. Let me meet John someday. I'm afraid that's not possible. He passed away some time ago. But Rua thought of him as a grandfather. Even now, she must be feeling so terribly alone. That's why I want to find her and make amends. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to learn anything about where she's might have gone. But I won't give up. In hopes of picking up Baruru's trail, we will trace my journeys with her and aid those in need along the way. I'm glad you like the plan. Now you'll want to bundle up extra warm because our next stop will be in Corthus. Camp Dragonhead to be precise, shall we? Okay, we're going to the snowfields. The snowy mountains, the Swiss Alps! The Swiss Alps. Alright. Been a hot minute since I've been a Dragonhead, that's for sure. Last time I came here was doing the relics for... I think it was for... I can't remember. I think the last one I did was Ninja. Hey mans, what's your problem? You look distraught. Oh god, this is cold. You said bundle up. You're a bundle of fur. How can you be cold? Just like when I visited with John Baru. Baru has never seen snow before, and she was the picture of glee. She rolled up a snowball and threw it at me with all her might. Then she threw another, and another, and soon I found myself in dire straits. Oh, I'm in dire straits. Uh-oh. Yes, just so. Found myself in dire straits. Wait a moment. What are you doing here, Mr. Hearer? Well, no. What a curious coincidence. Oh, shit. Is it a coincidence? Is it really a coincidence? Sorry if my voice is a little loud. My mic's gain audio was cranked up. I must have bumped it by accident. Ugh. I've come to the camp as an emissary for Gardania. Alas, my Ishgardian counterpart with whom I was to meet was wounded during a training exercise prior to my arrival. Well, that's just great. I tended to him as best as I could, but I'm afraid the outlook is grim. Oh dear, is his injury that grave? Well, the injury itself wasn't life-threatening. The result wound was soured. A poison courses through his body, against which my magics are ineffective. And now he burns with a terrible fever. Just this moment, I recalled a treatment. Ah, shit! I keep pressing the fucking. I keep hitting the damn touchpad. That's like a job for our promising Pictomancer. Cecil here can find this hard beast and take it down with a few swift brushstrokes. I like how this man doesn't question the fact that we're using a literal paintbrush. Shit, I touched the touchpad again. Usually, when people see a foreign art, they start question. They question it. It would be prudent to question the garrison with the heart beast. The creatures there are rare, but the knights have made a sighted one during their patrols. Sure, man. Perfect. We'll have that horn ready in no time. Will we? This guy's awfully enthusiastic. All right. Hey, mans. Sessa, you're ever welcome here. Is there order you require? At least someone recognizes me. I see. Yours is an elusive quarry, indeed. And as it happens, though a combat of mine a chance upon a heartbeat by the steel vigil, but only yesterday. With luck, it will still be near, but it will still be near. All right. Steel vigil. Me. Man, I remember the old days coming through here, fate grinding back in the old pre-Heaven's Ward days. Those were the days. I would spend so much time here leveling up, leveling all my jobs to 50, that people would expect to see me in the party finder. Those are good. Those were the good days. Those are the days when I actually liked fate grinding. Nowadays, you know, I can stomach it. Alright. Spy a horned silhouette by the edges of the Weeping Saints. Oh, shit. Alright. Hello, Mr. Beast. I'm uber powerful. Alright. So Pictomancer kind of plays like Reaper, sort of, in terms of its motifs. Reaper has the thing where you use a skill, you charge up for an AoE, but outside of battle it's instance. But inside of battle it has to charge up. Same thing applies here. And I better just show you. I better just show you. So like that. Charged up for an AoE. No? Can't show you because I'm not targeting anything, but yeah, it charges up for an AoE. Pictomancer is pretty much the same thing. I guess I shouldn't say it's like Reaper because it's nowhere close to being resembling Reaper, but you know. Your return. Please tell me you've attended the Heartbeast Horn. I got it. There you go, mans. Yes, this is the horn. I cannot thank you enough. I shall use it to prepare an infusion for the ailing knight at once. No sooner did you arrive here than you helped the soul in need. Well done, Cecil. I didn't expect to aid the same person twice, but the road is full of surprises, and the Pictomancer prospers from every experience. As for you yourself said, the journey is of paramount importance to the Pictomancer. Why the strong emphasis on helping others? Unlike paint on canvas, the images of a Pictomancer creates are ephemeral, yet they can make a lasting difference and change someone's fate for the better. As the medium for magic, our works have the power to help, and helping is precisely what Arcana Realm intended are to be used for. By the way, you've been to Ishgard before, yes? Looking back on your first visit, what emotions and sensations have remained with you the most strongly? Warmth I found the bitter cold, the sorrow of those caught in an unending war, the grief of losing a dear friend. Technically, we didn't really lose a dear friend. Did we? No. Oh yeah, we did. Fucking Horshaphone. Yours was an arduous journey indeed. I can scarcely imagine just how difficult your trials must have been. But it's because you've experienced such loss, I think, that you've been able to fight with on for those who can do so no longer. Yeah, we've been pushed beyond our limits. That's why people have told us, hey, you can't go into this dungeon anymore. You can't fight this big old baddie alone anymore. You need to have us help you. That's why the Scions have been so adamant about it now. I think all that shit that happened in Shadowbringers kind of really dawned on the Scions, like, hey, you know, she can't fight on her own anymore. Thank you for sharing this thing with you, Cecila. To hear what's important to you, it inspires me to be hopeful. Now, as I did back in Gridania, I'll make inquiries back here about my friend, Baruru. Once it's time for us to move on, I bid you keep up your training. Alright. Alright. What's next, mans? Oh, the man in glint in your eyes, the abysmal posture of one who has produced too many works in far too little time. I can tell you've been training hard. Your aura, too, has burgeoned since last we spoke, letting you the mysterious mien of an artist undergoing a wild and wonderful evolution. Okay, I don't know what you just said, but thanks, I appreciate the comment. You think I'm making this up to you? That I'm stringing together vaguely relevant affirming words? Oh, ye of little faith. Thank the matron. Exactly. You should thank the matron for... Wait. All the best to Nofika and her bounties, but why are we thanking her? Who's here? Hey, mans. Mans and man. I think the matron we may speak before you depart, of course. I have someone here who wishes to express his gratitude. Our Asgardian friend has made a full recovery, and it's thanks to the horn you brought. Your selfless actions saved my life. I don't know how to I can ever repay you. No mans. No need for that. To see you hale and whole is overpayment enough. I'm given to understand that you're searching for someone. A traveling painter. Again, I thought only certain people could see Moogles. I thought that was the whole concept of the Moogles. I remember way back at the beginning, certain special people were able to see Moogles. Now, it's like everybody can see Moogles. Indeed I am. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought only certain people could see Moogles. Moved by your endeavor, I took the liberty to make inquiries among my comrades. Alas, none recall having seen such an individual. As patrolling the border is one of our chief duties, would have noted from what your friend had passed through. My apologies, we cannot be evaded. I see. Still, the confirmation that Baru wasn't here is helpful. Thank you. It was the least I could do for my savers. Now, we must attend our next meeting, but I wish you well in the journey ahead. Thanks, mans. Where could Baru be? We'll find her. We may not have any clues here, but we have some luck. We'll find her at our next destination, Kugane. That's quite the fucking distance. Getting there, however, will be a true challenge, unless you visit the Far East before us, Ursula. I have. Don't you worry. Wonderful, that makes our lives much easier. Now listen closely. I have hair, a lovingly crafted and blessedly breathable hempen sack. I want you to stuff me inside and teleport me to Kugane with you. You needn't gawp. It's a well-considered request. While it may not replete with teleportation anima like you, I can tag along as one of your belongings, so stuff me in the sack. I can take it. Okay. It's gonna be a big fucking sack, I can tell you that much. You're not carrying a Kapupo-sized sack. It will be prudent to handle your burden with the utmost care until you reach until such time as you reach Kugane. Oh boy. I'm smuggling illicit goods. Alright. I gotta renew that. Shit. I gotta renew that. Keep forgetting to renew that, that monthly teleport, that monthly free teleport. Which reminds me, I need to start going back to Etoreka to finish off my relic grinds. Alright. Out of my sack! Away with you! Ah, what a peaceful nap that was! I see we've arrived safely in Kugane. The sea is as impossibly picturesque as ever. Oh, bright light. Why, when we first arrived with Buru and John, I thought we were in a waking dream. We're all fascinated by Far Eastern art, especially the bright, bold representation of Yukio. Well, how do you say this word? Yukio prints? I mean, I know what they are, vaguely, but I just can never say that word. It was a treat to view so many pieces up close. Oh, bright light! No, don't do that to me! Flashbang. What of you, Cecil? What do you recall most vividly about your first trip visit here? Just excited I was to travel to the disparate lands, how desperate I was to turn the tide of rebellion, how furious I was at a conniving Namazu. Fucking Namazu. That fucking fish. So, following a painful defeat, he came here in search of a new path forward. The journey must have been fraught with hardship, but you persevered and the flames of adversity forged you into the most helpful of heroes. Right then, I'd like to begin my search for Buru, but I think the remote tea house will be a good place to start. The proprietors ought to be able to strike down this hapless fool. Precisely! The proprietors ought to strike down the hapless... Wait, who's getting struck down? Hold on a moment. It's a soul in need of aid. What troubles you, good sir? Turbulent tides tanked me. I'm an art dealer from Ul'dah, you see, and I came to Kugane to sell a masterpiece I required in Eorzea. But nary a day before we arrived, we were engulfed by a terrible storm. We rocked and rolled, barely able to keep the ship from capsizing, and the chaos of the crate containing my precious piece was cast into the rolling waves. That's terrible. Is there any chance they can be found? Assuming it wasn't dragged in the fathomless depths, the sailors tell me the crate was likely drifted into the Ruby Sea, Confederate waters. No one was willing to go and search for me. I believe it's your time to shine again, Cecil. You can help this poor fellow, yes? Sure. Well acquainted with the pirates, you say? If you could speak with them about my crate, I'd be grateful beyond words. Sure. Give it to me. Let me guess, we're gonna go to all the areas we've been to in the other expansion. So next time will probably be okay. Good, wonderful. So next time I'll probably go to Alamigo. We're not gonna go to the first. It'd be crazy if we travel to the first, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll probably go to Alamigo next, I would assume, or somewhere relating to well, oh no, it's hard to tell with the Shadowbringers because it was all in the first. Where am I going? I'm nowhere fucking close where I need to be. All right. No, I am curious because this little Loprit. I wonder if the animation is different when you go into water. No, it's not the same. Loprit's taking a dip in the water. All right. It's hard to tell with Shadowbringers. I don't know if we are going to an area that was relevant to that expansion. It's kind of hard with Shadowbringers. I don't know where we would go for Shadowbringers. Endwalker. If we go, it'll probably in Charlan. Shadowbringers. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Alamigo? But that was in Stormblood. I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out. Alright. Oh, visit our friend Sasla. What brings you back to these parts? Ah, shit. I keep pressing the fucking touchpad. A crate containing a piece of art? As a matter of fact, we fished something like that out of the water not long ago. As well as you all know, the Ruby Sea is our territory. Anything the tides below us is ours by right. We cannot just hand it over. But we owe Cecil so much to Cecil. Ah, you haven't forgotten. That being the case, why don't we make it interesting? Have a friendly contest with the crate. Sure. That's the spirit. We'll make it simple. Hunting ogre crabs. Both sides will get the same amount of bait. The person who can catch the most crabs is the winner. Alright then, once you've used up your bait, bring the shells to me as proof. I'll be waiting. Perfect! Let the contest begin. This dude... I was in a rush, that one. You need only lay your bait up at the shore and dispatch any ogre crabs to take it. If you have no bait left, come back and show me the shells you collected from your kills. Alright. Don't these people two know what I'm capable of? Alright. Crab-worthy Crag. That's a great name. Alright. Those ready. Oops. Bait! That's it. I was expecting something bigger. Like a giant crab. I was expecting... you know, based off the name, I was expecting like a big mother of all crabs. Alright. I mean down target. Oh. I was clicking the shells, not the bait. Alright. I got hiccups. Fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck me. Alright. Ah! Alright. You know, there's something satisfying just wailing shit with your fucking hammer. There's something satisfying about that. Oh, you brought the shells? I'll take them off your hands then. Here you go, mans. The winner is Sessa by merely a single shell. Congratulations. Good show, Cecila. I expected nothing less from you. I'm a man of my word, so the credit's yours. Though it was just a great game, it was a privilege to go up against you. I'll be sure to tell everyone about it. Oh, well, at least he's happy about it. Yes, thank you for humoring us. I hope that crate is what the merchant is after. Alright. Back to Kuzane. I need to set that back up! Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, you returned! Were you able to find my crate? Yes, I did, sir. Here you go, mans. Oh, traitors be praised. This is the very last crate I lost, and it's still intact. You're truly a godsend, adventurer. Words filled to express my gratitude. It's impressive indeed that you could track down the crate. Excellent work, Cecil. Remind me, what was in this crate again? A painting? After having been adrift so long, I hope it hasn't been ruined. Judging by its condition, I want to believe it's all as well, but let us see. I think the traitors, it's unharmed! And here I thought I had packaged it excessively. Sir, I can't even tell what that is. It looks like a bunch of paint smudges. Look, my palm! That's one of Jean's pieces! Oh, you have a keen eye. Indeed, this is the work of the traveling artist Jean, painted in the winter of his years. Purchased a few moons ago from a young lady who was his apprentice. Bururu? I've been searching all over for her. Do you know where she is? Oh, she was a friend of yours, I take it? Please tell me everything you know. Where you met, where she might be now, everything. I don't know how to say this, but when I heard, your friend has passed on. She had come to Oldana to sell a small trove of John's paintings. His works are extremely rare, so it caused quite a stir among art dealers. Expensive though the pieces were, it didn't take long for her to sell them all, and once she had, she disappeared. Her belongings were apparently strewn about her in-room, yet there was nary a sign of foul play. None have seen her since, and 'tis rumored she found a quiet place to end her life. No! I knew John's death left a void in her heart, but Baru wouldn't have. She couldn't have. I know it's difficult, but try to remain calm. This is a rumor and nothing more. You don't know anything for certain. But... Forgive me, it was not my intent to cause you distress with these grim tidings. It was because of them, in fact, that this piece failed to sell in Eorzea. Thus, did it bring it all the way to the Far East, hoping to find a buyer here instead. Now, it isn't much, but please accept this as a token of my gratitude. What do you give me? Chump change? Thanks, man. I got my allowance for the week. With that, I must take my leave of you and go meet with the prospective client. Prospective, not perspective. Prospective. I'm sorry, Cecil. You did well. You did. But if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a while. Man, you need to cheer up. You don't know anything. It's just a rumor. Never take rumors with a grain of salt. Alright. Great mans. Oh, it's you. What is it? I've been practicing my Pictomancer. I want to see how you're faring. Oops. Didn't want that! That's very kind of you. Just be told I'm still struggling to come to terms. Baru is true left in this world. That means that I wasn't too late, thank goodness. If only. Hey man, what's up? Oh, it's you, Mr. Art Dealer. What brings you back to us? I conclude my business here and I shall be returned to Ul'dah, but before I take ship, I wish to speak with you again. It is plain your friend's fate weighs heavily on your mind. If you wish to know the truth for certainty, I should be glad to introduce someone who deals in information. You think this person would know what became of Bururu? Oh yes, this man makes it his business to know everyone else is in Ul'dah. At the very least, he should be able to tell you if your friend yet lives. He yet also happens to owe me a favor. I shall personally ask him to assist you. Once you arrive in Ul'dah, head to Emerald Avenue and look for a spectacled man with a self-satisfied grin. That will be him. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Now then, it's time to go aboard of my vessel. Farewell, my friends, and the best of luck in your search for the truth. A bespectacled man with a self-satisfying grin. What the fuck? You couldn't give me a better description? Like what he looks like, his hair color, body type. You couldn't tell me anything else? It's just a bespectacled man with a self-satisfying grin. Really? Okay. I want to know the truth, Tesla. Desperately. But at the same time, I'm so scared. That brewer really is gone. Nah, you must lose hope. We'll face the truth together. Shining the light of hope for me, are you? You've grown so much as a Pictomancer. Thank you. With you on my side, I feel like I can press on and face whatever comes. Right, let's head to Ul'dah. We'll do it the same way as the journey here. You teleported me in a sack. Sack travels. Sack travels. Stuff it in the bag. Get in my bag. Alright. It's kind of funny how Viper kind of started in Ul'dah, and it's kind of like ending, and it ended in Gridania, and now Pictomancer started in Gridania, and now it's probably going to be ending here in Ul'dah. So it's kind of funny how that works. Alright. Get out of the sack. Ugh. Don't mind me just dumping a big old moogle out of my burly sack. Nothing to see here. That was a lovely little nap, and just like that, we've arrived. The town and cityscape, the dry desert air mingling with the scent of gill. There's no mistaking Ul'dah. Now then, we should find the fellow who deals in information. You know, what are the odds you're gonna find him just hanging around the street? And I believe I have! The bespectacled man there with a grin that does indeed bespeak unwavering confidence. Well, if it isn't a pair of art dealer, the pair the art dealer called about. You can tell who your words are just like that? You really do know things. Aye, well, that's true enough. But to be fair, I had to be blind as a bat to miss a Moogle shine with the savior of the bleeding realm and then some. I understand you're looking for a friend. That's right. Her name is Bururu, and she was last seen in Ul'dah. If you know anything about what became of her, you must tell me. Don't get your palm in a twist. I'll oblige your burning curiosity. It was about half a year past that Bururu came to Ul'dah. She brought with her 8 of John's paintings, which she put up for sale. She sold a lot within a fair matter of weeks, and with the small fortune she made, she went on and bought herself accommodations at the ossuary. No, that can't be right! Afraid it is, my furry friend. Now, it bears stressing that being interred in the city is not an inexpensive proposition, hardly surprising given the limited space what's left. But she made the donation to the ossuary up front and in full. An amount most folk will never see in their lifetimes. What did she do after that? Well, that remains a mystery. The room of the inn was found near neat and tidy. You wouldn't have known she'd been there if not for some personal belongings left behind. Among those of greatest interest was a set of traveling gear, a coin purse containing the payment for the room, and a letter which she said she wasn't coming back. Finding it a bit odd, the innkeeper called the Brass Blades to investigate, but the evidence led him to conclude that she was voluntarily missing and likely dead by her own hand. Then Baru really is gone. That's what they think, but who's to say, eh? There's only one way to be certain, I reckon. According to a priest who oversees burials, Baru's coffin is stored in Eralig's burial chamber over by the ossuary. You'll have to open it up and see what's there, or isn't with your own eyes. I'll go there at once. Oh boy. And off he flies. You should go after him. Depending on what's waiting, he'll need support. Alright. I have a feeling she didn't go there to die. She went there to bury John. That's probably what's happening right now. All right. Whee! Man, the ossuary. When was the last time I set foot in this place? Fuck. I beg you, it will only be a little peek. That does not make it less an act of defilement. We can't allow you to disturb the dead. Besides, this priest says we can't check Baru's coffin. Please explain the situation to him. So that is the way of it. While I'm not unsympathetic to your plight, a coffin may only be opened in exceptional circumstances and with the permission of the family, which you are not. I'm sorry, but I must ask you to leave in peace. I have my hands full for the other pressing matters. What matters might those be, if I may ask? In order to address a shortage of burial space in the city, works have been underway to expand Erlig's burial chambers downwards. Alas, the excavators inadvertently unleashed a horde of zombies from an unmapped ruin, and it's fallen to me to deal with them. Oh, this sounds like an opportunity for Celsius player Pictomancer to work. Pictomancy? You mean the art created by the fabled Archon realm, who roam the land and lending aid to those in need? None other. The matter of the tomb can wait. Let's tend to these zombies first. Why, I should be most grateful. The zombies have been taken to prowl the Sildi excavation site in central Thanalan. Please see that those tormented souls find no rest. Alright, I can do that. I can do that. I think I'm going the wrong place. I think I am going the wrong place. Fuck me. No, wait. Yeah. I think it's Black Brush where I need to go to, not Horizon. Alright. Zombies! Zombie horde! Zombie slayer! Alright. Zombies! And they're gone. Oh, there's more. Ah, it's a big old brute. Look at that. Look at that, man. Alright. Got him. Easy. Alright. I killed zombies. Easy task. The zombies have been dealt with? Wonderful! You have my heartfelt thanks, good Pictomancer. While you were away, I spoke further with Kupopo about his relationship with Mistress Biruru. I understand that they were as family to one another. In light of this, and also in recognition of your service, I'll allow you to examine her coffin. If you'd allow me? If you follow me? I'm telling you, it's Jonathan's in there. This is the one. If you're ready, I shall open it. Very well. Please. Please don't let it be her. What? What is this? What? Ew. Painting. Yes, we can all see that, and I recognize it as well. This is Jean's final work, the Ephemeral Palace. Was this painting the casket? And Peru isn't here, then where could she possibly be? I'm afraid no one... Ah, shit. Fuck me. Several moons ago, Mrs. Baru came to us unannounced. I should keep my hands away from the fucking touchpad. There she is. Look at her strutting on in. Pardon me, is anyone there? She's got a cute hairstyle. I kind of want the hairstyle. Greetings, my child. Are you coming to pay your respects? No, I was told I could purchase a tomb here. Tombs are bestowed upon pious souls who would make a donation, yes. Oh, I see. In that case, I wish to make a donation. My master's painting is fetched a high price, so I believe I have sufficient funds. Would it be possible to have the tomb prepared immediately? In that manner did she secure burial rights, so we set about making the necessary arrangements. When all was in readiness, she requested a moment alone in the chamber, so I waited outside the entrance. When she did not emerge after a time, I went back to check on her, only to find that she was gone. There was only this painting and a handwritten note instructing us to enter it. Are you saying Baru vanished into thin air? As far as I could tell, as you can see, there's only one entrance to this chamber. I organized a large-scale search, thinking she might have wandered into the lower levels, or even those under excavation. Yet we still found nothing. At length, the search was called off, and without answers, what else could I do but to fulfill her final wish? I placed the painting within the coffin where it has remained ever since. Curiouser and curiouser. That is everything I know. I'm sorry I cannot tell you more. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to my duties. Yes, of course. Come on, then, let's head back outside. Alright. Man, interring John's painting and vanishing without a trace. I'm not sure what to make of Baru's actions. What about you, Sosa? Do you have any thoughts? I think Baru may still be alive. John's painting must be the key to this puzzle. I hope so, because if the painting can't help us find answers, I have no idea where we would go from here. I suppose it's back to the search. I'm going to take some time to ponder things and see if I can't think of other leads to pursue. Meanwhile, please continue to train, think colorful thoughts, keep your brush arms supple, and come and find when you feel your artist's aura has grown further. I have. I'm all ready to go, Mr. Mans. Why, Cecil, I can't tell you. I can tell you've been applying yourself to your training. Oh yes, the enigmatic aura of an accomplished artist is unmistakable. I am put in mind of John as he was in his prime. You oversell my abilities. Now that I imagine a great canvas that I get to receive even a single drop of paint. That, unfortunately, is the state of my search for Baru. I couldn't find any new clues as to her whereabouts, and I'm lost as to what to do next. Perhaps we should consider what Baru's objective might have been. Baru's objective. Before even to guess, I think I might have no choice but to revisit the events of that fateful day. Let's speak of the very root of our troubles. The argument... Ah, shit. I need to take my hand away from the fucking touchpad. On that day, the two of us returned to Limsa Lominsa after a journey, the first without John's company. Old age and long years on the road taking their toll, and we had made the difficult decision to leave him with the care of a sanatorium. With a smile on his face as he lay abed, he had wished us well on our coming adventure and reminded Baru that she mustn't. Mustn't what? Could be. Yes. Yes, it must! Baru has become part of the painting! I don't blame you for being confused. I promise to make everything clear soon. Cecily, you've been the best student I could have hoped for. You've trained diligently, aiding in those in need, and kept your promise to me. I can't rightfully ask more of you, but for this thing I'm about to do, I'm afraid I must. I beg you, lend me your strength one last time. It is so formal. You need to calm down, sir. You need to calm down. Take a chill pill. Come meet me at the Jadeite Flood. I'll be waiting. Oh, there he goes. Flies off at the speed of sound. Where the fuck is the Jadeite Flood? I don't remember that. Bent branch. Okay. Bent branch. Away we go! Alright. Alright, mans. Explain yourself. There you are, Cecily. I know you must have many questions. Allow me to explain everything. I took a few pretty pleases, but I convinced the Austrian priest to let us borrow the painting. Baru inherited it and the other works from Jean until he passed away. On the day of our argument, Baru and I returned from our first journey together, as I said. But when we arrived at the sanatorium to see how John had fared in our absence, all that waited us was a few of his paintings and personal belongings. A foul fiend had found its way into the facility a few days prior. Seeking to protect his fellow patients, John confronted and vanquished the beast, but the exertion proved too much. Baru and I were devastated. If only we had returned sooner, taken a quicker route and not wasted as much time. John might still be alive. Such thoughts tormented us. Baru took it the hardest, for she had lost her only family. She clung to me and wept like a child with her doll. And I, in a moment of poor judgment, said something foolish. I told her that she needed to depend on me so, that she could stand on her own 2 feet as a Pictomancer, and that she should. She shoved me away in anger. One unkind word led to another. We shouted at each other till our throats were hoarse. When there was nothing left to say, she stormed off alone, cradling John's paintings in her arms. The rest you know. Some time after, she journeyed to Ladal, sold the paintings with the funds to purchase her tomb, then vanished. So long I've been able to understand what she was thinking, and where she might have gone, but the answer was right under our noses. See, Baru possessed such a vivid imagination that she could bring any thoughts to her life, as this rare gift allowed her to not only create but reshape. Jean made her a promise that she would never use her powers to alter a living being. But in her grief, she did just that. She made herself one with this painting. It's hard to believe, I know, but the painting itself tells a tale. Once it exuded warmth and whimsy, now it's enshrouded in stifling pall of sorrow. And this brings me to my request. Using my own magic, I want you to enter the painting and save Baru. But I don't know if I can do it alone. Can I rely upon your aid, Cecily? Sure. I've jumped through paintings before. I mean, you're dead. Be warned, the pain will be a world where one's imagination is made manifest. That's to say, anything can happen, so see to it that you're fully prepared. I am ready to go, Mr. Sir. I'm ready! Flashbanged. It's an art museum. Looks like we made it. Where are we? The Grand Cosmos? But how? Oh, is this scene familiar to you? You've been to such a place in another world? The mere thought of it boggles the mind. As I recall, Jean saw the opulent place in a dream. Our palace in a dream was inspired to recreate it on canvas. Perhaps his arcane affinity allowed him to visit worlds beyond our own in his sleep. Or perhaps someone from that world sent him the vision. Fucking cat boy. It's probably him reaching out to the wrong people when he needed help. Fucking cat boy. Regardless, we are undoubtedly within the painting. Baru must be here somewhere. Let's go, Cecila. Okay. So many paintings. What's a bad thing about this? Never come to life. Is this their idea of a welcome? Have at them, Cecila. Alright. Those monsters, their muses are given life by Pictomancy. Where are you? Oh, it's a big old fucking griffin. Jean and I were once encountered a griffin like that in Garibania. Be careful. Well, that size? That's huge. That's fucking huge. Big old griffin's dead. Big old burb. I see Baruru. Baruru! It's me, Kupopo! I've come for you! God, it's like fucking, she's got no life in her eyes. You come for me? No one would do that. No one. Master Jean is gone because of me. Because I was too late. You mustn't say that, Baruru. You're not to blame. But even Kupopo has abandoned me. My only friend. That isn't true. I'll always be your friend no matter what. Please, Baruru, please come back to me. Uh-oh. Oh boy. She belongs to me and you have no place here. Uh-oh. Master Jean? No, you're just a shade born of the imagination. That you should call me a shade, Kupopo. Such insolence cannot be borne. Wah! That's just rude. The real Jean will never harm Kupopo. Pictomancer. One position of my soul crystal, no less. An imitation, you're no match to the master you aspire to be. My magic is my own, more than a match of yours. Bold words, but you will soon be made to know the true power of Pictomancy. Ugh. Here within my masterwork, imagination dictates reality. I shall paint the finishing touches and shades of your terror. Ooh, creepy ghoulie. Alright. Corpse shall be served as the highlight of my gallery. Moving forth my muse, let my mind make come matter. Alright. Ah, shit. I've seen this shit before, man. Ain't gonna scare me with that. Alright. Shade my arbors will grant you no solace. Okay, whatever you say, man. Reality is mine to shape, mountains mine to climb. This guy's full of himself. No. Can I fall to a forgery? Oh, too bad. Run away! Meteor! Oh, painted ice shard dropped on your face. You did it, Cecily! Your imagination triumphed over his! Baru! Wake up, Baru! Come on now, you stubborn fool of a Lalafell! Snap out of it! Lights returned to her eyes. Kupopo? What are you doing here? We can't bring you back. We've been looking all over for you. I never thought that anyone would come after me in the painting. Cecil, was it? Thank you for accompanying Kupopo on his journey. Pictomancer's duty to help others. Indeed. Master Jean taught me the very same, and I strove to live up to our duty. But I couldn't save him. I couldn't save the man who raised me. It's not your fault, Bururu. Even the brightest, most imaginative minds can't predict the future. Why are you even here? Trying to be nice after everything you said? My best friend. You abandoned me when I needed you. Told me to make my own way. You know why I said what I said. I'm not real. No matter how much I wish it, I can't remain by your side forever. Like the Jean we defeated, I'm a product of Pictomancy. You're a imaginary friend, nothing more. She's kind of light, huh? If it is uncommon for children to have imaginary friends, they create us in their minds to help cope with their struggles. But children grow up, and when they do, we disappear. But you don't have to disappear, though. I painted you into being, my very first creation. Just like I painted Master Jean, so I could fix my mistake, so I wouldn't be alone. Pictomancer can do wonderful things. By bringing our imagination to life, we can bring those in need. This, Cecil learned through her journey. And so did you, Bururu. No matter how harsh reality may be, a Pictomancer isn't meant to paint over it. Rather than escape reality, we're meant to give people the courage to face it. But how can I when those matter most of me are gone? If you care for them, they'll always be with you. Giving up hope to others. Those are both decent responses. Kirion is a Pictomancer. Master Jean and Kupopo. Perhaps I can find the strength to stand on my own. I hold them in my heart. You will. You absolutely will, and you will be just fine. Safe in that knowledge, I can now take my leave. Farewell, Cecil. It was a joy to journey with you. Farewell, Bururu. You're my dearest friend, and you always will be. Open us, so you can get us out of this fucking painting. Hello, Bururu. Little lady. Cecila? I'm sorry for the trouble I've caused. Thank you for helping Kupopo find and save me. When he faded away, a warm, confronting ether floated into my body. Magic I used to create him, I think. In that instance, the moments and memories he shared with you became mine. Oh. The shade of the shroud, the chill of Corthus, the brilliance of the Kugane, the two of you traveled far. I felt Kupopo's desperation as he searched for me, his yearning for our days on the road with Master Jean. And as happy as having a friend in you. What of you, Cessla? How did you find the journey? Enjoyed the journey training as a Pictomancer. Kupo was a wonderful child and companion. It was hard to keep me up with Kupo. I enjoyed it. I'm glad to hear that. I felt the same way when I was learning the art under Master Jean. I saw my first Moogly here, you know? The way it danced in the air is so full of life and joy. What child wouldn't have wanted a friend like that? I could create him again. Recall the feeling of the image and paint him anew. But I won't. Because as the two of you taught me, parting isn't in the end. She's growing up. Thank you, Cessla, for everything you've done for both Kupo and me. From here on, I'll set on another journey as a Pictomancer. Wherever I go, I vow to paint a path of hope as Master Jean once did. And just as you will continue to do, I'm sure. So she's gonna roam the realm, huh? We'll probably never see her again. There she goes, off to who fucking knows where. Gotta follow my rainbow! Alright. And that's it for the Pictomancer quest. I liked it. I really like Pictomancer. But now that those are done, we can now finally dive into the Dawntrail story. This is a productive early access. It was fucking Zadmore Purgatory. It was, you know, it was starting to get really stale, but we did it. We did it. Now I gotta do those quests all over again, my other character. But yeah, next time we come back, we will dive into Dawntrail's story and see the new world. We'll go to Terral and see all the new stuff that they added in. There's a lot. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.